Hello, I'm Dr. Steve Marcus. I'm an examiner of the SAT exam. I'm one of the people who decides the grade that you get on the SAT. And I'm also a preparer of the SAT. I understand you're looking for a teacher or a professor to get you ready for the SAT, the math, the reading, and the writing. Is that right? Okay, I know you live in Wisconsin in the United States, and that's very praiseworthy that you want to go to Harvard. What are your grades in your school? Oh, that's excellent. Okay. But you're going to need a very high SAT score. You know, the maximum on the exam is 1,600, 800, or half is the math. Are you good at math? Okay. And then of the other half, you have the reading and the writing. Now, as an examiner, I'm one of the people who decides the grade that, thousands of kids get every year in the writing part. The reading part is multiple choice, and the math part is multiple choice, and they are controlled by computers. So I can help you. I can guarantee you in the writing part, you'll get a very high score. 400 is the max on the writing, and you'll get over 350. Okay? No, it's not cheap. Okay? It's $42 an hour or 42 euros an hour. On the math part, you need to have a philosophy that before you even pick up your pencil and start working, you can eliminate one or two of the possible choices, because I also work in making the math part to see, on the SAT, we're not looking to test people's memory. There are no questions about history or geography or biology. We're only looking for intelligence, not memory. So there are questions on the SAT that have maybe 5 choices, and you can immediately eliminate 3 of them because they're absurd. Like a circle with an angle in the circle, and how many degrees are in that angle, and you'll have a number like 190. It cannot be more than 180, okay? A line would be 180, an L would be 90. So we want to see if people can immediately eliminate the wrong choices, and then you get it down to, say, 2, and then you need to go to work. You will always get the right answer to the math problems on the SAT, but you won't have time. The exam is designed so that there's always 2 ways to do it. The traditional way of muscling your way through it by applying your formulas and everything else, and the intelligent way, which is eliminating the wrong answers. Then you only have 1 or 2 possibilities, and then doing a quick formula, and you got it. I mean, people like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, they did almost perfect on the math part. And you know what they said? Don't even pick up your pencil. Just look at it, eliminate some of the wrong choices, and then do a little calculation, and you got it. Okay? It's always the idiots who start cracking away with that pencil and get the answer, and then, when someone says time's up, these guys still have 20 questions to go. You can forget Harvard at that point. I can prepare you for all parts of the SAT, not only the writing where I'm an examiner, so that's guaranteed, okay? But I can get you ready for the math so that of 800 you get over 700 or even over 750. Okay, you're an English-speaking person, so you're not going to have any problem with the vocabulary. This morning I was talking to a girl who lives in Murcia, Spain. She has like a C1 level of English. On the TOEFL she had a 98. She's going to have more of a problem because the vocabulary might be confusing for her. Words like odd numbers and even numbers, and things like, perimeter, circumference, volume, and things like that, vocabulary. But you're not going to have a problem with that. But I also, I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español perfectamente. Soy bilingüe. Hablo hebreo también. And I have students in Israel. I have students in Spanish-speaking countries who prepare for the SAT because they all want to go to where you want to go. So if you want to contact me, let me show you a little bit about my organization, okay? You can see here on the blackboard, on the SAT exam, we get an average of 1520 over 1600. We also do the TOEFL, which you can see, we get an average of 107 over 120. TOEFL's only good for foreigners, people who don't come from English-speaking countries will take TOEFL. It's a test of English. The SAT is for everyone in the world, people who maybe live in the United States. The majority of our students live in the United States, although we don't. Okay? I mean, we started as English teachers. Yes, of course, you can pay by transfer. But we started as English teachers living in Israel and Spain and in other countries around the world, and suddenly those kids started to want to take the SAT exam. And we also prepare it, and we discovered we do a better job than some academies that exist in the United States. I mean, there are academies in New York, Coral Springs, Florida, Los Angeles, Scottsdale, Arizona, that'll charge you $100 an hour to be in a group of 6, and half the people don't get the score they want. Okay, we charge $42 an hour, and we guarantee you the score you want. So there are kids in Scottsdale, Arizona, in Colorado, in Oregon, who have classes with us by Skype if they have a good internet connection. And we guarantee the score they'll get on the SAT. We also have students in Bolivia, Israel, El Cairo who prepare TOEFL and SAT. Okay, normally the teacher speaks the language. I speak Spanish too. And if you're interested in starting, it's simple. We give you 2 classes for free. At the end of the 2 classes, if you feel it's moving the way you like it, you'll pay us then for those 2 classes, plus a package of 10 more. So if you like those 2, you'll pay for 12. That's the 2 you've already had and the 10 more. And then you'll pay in packages of 10 by transfer. Okay, all is deductible if your parents are paying, because it's considered education and formation and training. You'll get a bill if you need it. And we will also help you in choosing your university, writing your goal report where they want to know who you are. We'll help you with all of that, okay? I have a student who's coming upstairs right now, so I have to get ready. If you want to know more, get me on Skype at Levi Hello, or you can call me in Spain, or Stephen or levihello@gmail.com also. I think we are maybe the number 2 best school of SAT preparation in the world. And I say number 2, and I'm proud to be number 2, because number 1 is a unit, an organization I know that's located in New York, and they charge like $200 an hour for private classes. And in fact, the owner's a friend of mine. We offer the same for $42 an hour. Okay, I think he's number 1 because he gets the creme de la creme. All these really, really rich families send their kids there. But at the end, my students go to the same university where his students go.